Hi there everyone, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Monster. Last time we spent some time making the ME system make this stuff, glowstone illuminators, automatically. And I don't actually know what it's got up to. It's got up to 18. And you can see that the ME system is getting quite full again actually. That's because the quarry is going. If we pop down here, you can see that I think the thing that we've probably run out of is glowstone. It is. Only a little bit left, but we have made a load of illuminator frames actually, which is really quite good, though I think we have killed off our redstone supply. So, what is the plan for today? Well, as we found out last episode, we had a slight problem when we ran out of blaze rods. We had to go through into the nether, through that, and go and fight them, and I died, and it was lots of fun. But even more fun would be getting some sort of automatic blaze spawner and trap. So how do we do that? We can't somehow generate them in our mob trap. Our mob trap way down over here. Let's actually go visit it because we've not seen it for ages. Here we go, it's down in the forest if you haven't seen these episodes. It is a Tesla coil and rotary craft mob trap, which is pretty good actually. It works very well, and we again have a load of ender pearls, which is the main thing I made this for. And if we come over here, you can see I've also filled over the other quarry. This was the second quarry we made. I've just lit it up. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with it, but I might do one day. Now, unfortunately, we can't just find a way to spawn blazes in here and have this mob trap kill them and suck them up. There is a problem. The problem is that blazes do not drop blaze rods unless they are killed by a player entity. So any sort of trap you make like this won't generate blaze rods. This is what we call really annoying. I have lost the door to this place. But fortunately there is a way around that. There goes Terence. So we can make some sort of blaze trap. Now the place that I have decided I'm going to make the blaze trap is down here. If you remember, when we made the farms ages ago up there, we came across this. This is the cave system which runs underneath the farms. And actually, I think all of this wiring is now dead because I don't need it anymore. So my thought is that we will actually dig underground. When I started this series, I intended to try and build everything above ground. But, you know, a blaze trap seems a sensible thing to actually bury because it is obviously highly dangerous. So I thought we would do that. So, let us get started. We are going to have to start by designing and digging out an area and then installing everything. Now, we have a energy cube down here connected up to this filler. It is there, along with some conduit, and I believe we do have a spare filler because fillers are obviously awesome. But I don't think it is in here. It's not. I think it is still in the old tower. Which still doesn't really have a name except for the old tower. If you can think of a good one, do feel free to suggest it. There we go. We are wanting to clear things, so we don't need any filler materials. Okay, let's have a look at this. The cows should still be in here somewhere from where they wandered off to. So we have this wall, it is pretty solid, and it is eventually going to go into that. I don't know how far to the left my underground room actually comes, so that could be an issue. But I think what I might do is perhaps have the door here, the wall there, and start digging out from this sideways. Let's get a shovel out. Good old iron shovel. So start off by digging a corridor along here. 3 wide? I think 3 wide will work. Now this way connects up to the new farms. This used to be connected to the forestry farm, I think, but that is all disconnected, so I think we can disconnect all of this without any problem. I'd rather not lose it all. What do we have up here? Looks like I've just blocked it all in with dirt. Definitely not sand. So all of this should lead to nowhere. It does! Perfect. Right, the cows are probably still down there. So this is a good start. Yes, we can work with this. Now that is coming up under there, so I will need to reroute it. But first of all, I am going to want to landmark some stuff out, because I want this to head off in this direction to create a wide underground corridor. I might have to dig the sides out later. Ah, and here is the room. It goes out to there. Okay, so that is the limit. Not that wide, actually. Right. Shall I just build it out to there and build that away? I think that might actually work. Have like steps. Oh, I know how I'll do this. We'll build it quite large underground. Yes, we have a plan. It is a plan of great cunningness. What I am thinking is perhaps go forwards a little bit and then start building down steps. I am making this up as I go along because I think that's far more fun in a video, so you can see my thought patterns. So we're going to build steps going down. Posh steps. 3 wide. With a bit of luck, I've brought some torches with me as well. Going perhaps up to 1 more. How far down are we getting? We're getting quite deep, actually. But we will need a platform, which will probably want to be 3 by 3. So dig out another 3 this way. And then we will turn due left and go down that way. So that will be 1 and 2. This will be 3. I've dug out 1 too deep there. I've still not put any more enchantments on this pick because I was running out of things. Okay, oh, only 3 torches. That's a slight lack of forward planning. Okay, and then we're going to dig this way. I'm thinking then we sort of, round the corner and open out into how shall we do this? A large passageway straight out? I think I want to go down 2 more blocks to sort of lead down into it. So we will go down like that. We're going through a gravel vein, which is typical. And go down 1 more, and that will be the space level. So I can pop down my landmark here. Now I'd really better go get more torches because I'm just going to make a mob trap here. which is sort of what I'm trying to do, but not before I'm ready for it. Torches, there should be loads in here. There's over a stack, which is fine. So I will make my entrance steps. You walk in, you walk down the steps, you turn left, you go down 2 more steps, and you are faced with a very impressive corridor, which will be only 3 wide, so it won't be that impressive, to be honest. I could open it out to 5 wide. In fact, I will ultimately, because I have plans. Yes, let's go further in, just a bit further in with my shovel, because gravel is so annoying. Gravel is so annoying. Right. What I'm actually intending doing is opening out, having a central path, and beneath it have mob traps sort of either side or things that I want to show off. So you'll come through a little bit further, and here is where it will open out. So perhaps... Now, how deep will this want to go? If I'm building a mob trap, I will probably want a 3 wide space. And then perhaps 4 or so wide. Basalt vein, always difficult to pick. So that should be enough. That'll give me a little gap, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's plenty. If I do something like that, I will open it up 2 more this way, because that's how far the gantry will go. Up to there. Perfect. Now I will want this to be going up to 4 high. 4 high sounds pretty good to me. And I want this to go back pretty much as far as I can make it go. So certainly the problem is I'm going to come out the side of the hill. The other problem is I can't put torches down, otherwise the filler will just pull them out. So let's see. I'm probably going to get to about 20 or 30. I can always do more little bits when I've got the general shape. Am I in danger of coming out the side here? I found stone, but I think I'm okay. So is that far enough? Okay, it's a start. So we turn all of this stuff on. I will need gravel. Why is it gravel? Thank you. Okay, plonk, not a torch, plonk the filler down and pick up my landmarks. Mostly because redstone is a problem more than anything else. Hardened energy conduit. This wants to clear. Here's where I hope I don't dig a horrible hole out. And let us set it going. Okay, nice and quick. That should dig us out a nice big hole. You've got to love fillers. So, is it going to break? It's broken through into an area I dug out over here, I think. In fact, it's broken out the side completely. I was a bit scared of that. I don't actually have a lot of room, do I? That's an area above. So, actually just switch that off so it doesn't drain. And actually, yeah, this does need to come out. Pop. Okay, so we have destroyed the bottom of that slightly. But we should be okay for, well, we are okay for room here. So the plan My plan is that we have a gantry which comes out to 3, so probably a 4th one wide, so this will be a fence here, and what will be there, a fence as well, to make a nice wide gantry down the middle. And here we are going to dig downwards. Never dig straight down, obviously, because that would be silly. So how deep do we want to go? About down to there, probably. Yes, let's make it down to there. I am sort of making this up as I go along, as I'm sure you've realised. As I'm sure I have told you. So if we go up to there and there, I've plonked that on the wall, which is not the best place. That would be better. I'm going to dig this out more deeply. So up to, I don't want to dig out of it, so just up to here. I have some repair work to do. So we're going to dig a deep bit down the side. Dig those two back up, plonk filler down. Pick up landmarks. There we go. And replug this in. With a redstone cell on that side, tell this to clear, and tell this to output. And boom! So the idea is I can walk along in perfect safety and look over the side at my amazing mob trap. Yes, I think that will work. It's quite deep actually, that's fine. Take this out with the pick. With the pick, come on, good boy. Right. Take this out. I am trapped down here now. That was a bit silly. So the mob trap. The mob trap will be set against back wall there. Come forwards. I'm just debating the size. Yeah, so it's going to come out to about this point here. Click, click, click. So that's fine, I can just walk across and look down at it. It is probably actually a little bit too deep. I might set this layer to be the floor. Now we do need a way to get up and down, so I'm thinking probably a set of steps set into the wall would make sense. So you actually just come down like this. It should perhaps be too wide to have a handrail of some sort so you don't fall off. But we will worry about that later. So yeah, you have steps to walk down. I could perhaps make a really thin rail using the micro blocks. And we can look down into the mob trap. They will be spawning up here and dropping down. So I think that is a pretty good start. We have a causeway across here, we have a mob trap there, we have room for a little something else over there, and I can also dig this side out to create another mob trap of some sort. Now obviously I need to prettify this up an awful lot. I will dig the floor out and replace with various different sorts of wooden things. But that will be it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed it. Subscribe and like if you did, because that really does help me a lot. Really big thanks actually to everyone who has helped me out. Is this a hole into the base of the tower? It is. Look at that brilliant building work. So yes, thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed. You are all wonderful, and I very much hope to see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.